Hello. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about area beyond the basics. What we are using in class is unit squares, and you can use anything that is a square for this. So if you have Legos at home or dice, we've sent home some graph paper, so you can even cut out squares of paper. Whatever it is, students are really relying on an actual tile or an actual square that they can use to form these shapes. So we'd like to keep them doing that until they're ready for the next step. So I'd like to introduce you to finding how many groups of blank, how many rows, how many columns, and then the area. In the end, what we want to be able to do is if we give the students any one of these, they'll be able to figure out the other two. So we can start with two groups of 3. So 2 groups is actually going to be my 2 rows. And it's a little tricky because we've been taught that rows go across, but when you're making your 2 groups, you're going to set them like this. So we still have 2 groups, 2 rows, but you put them one on top of the other. So that's the start of the groups or the rows. From there, we look at how many are going to be in each group. So we would need 3 in each group. Another common mistake is students will add on 3, so they'll have 1 extra. Make sure they know that this was already part of the group so that we need 3 total. So here's my figure. So we have 2 groups of 3, and the 2 groups would be right there. We also have 2 rows, which are right here, and that means we would have 3 columns, which would be here. From that, we can find the area simply by counting the square units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the area would be 6 square units. I apologize for my messy handwriting. So we should be able to start with